From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Friday morning to you. Such a busy Thursday. Let's get you those results. Starting at Taylor Park in Rosendale, Laconia Baseball trailed Winnebago Lutheran 6-0 after the first inning. They battled all the way back to force extras and then trailed once again in extras 9-6 headed to the bottom of the eighth. The Spartans somehow found a way to scratch across 3 runs and send it into the ninth, thanks in large part to some heads-up base running by Jack Renz. He stole third and then home after WLA had an errant throw back to the pitcher and then threw it past third base. Then in the bottom of the ninth, Luke Robbie stepped to the plate, worked the full count, and on a 3-2 pitch, pummeled the ball over the left center field fence to end it. Robbie on the at-bat.
It was really stressful because I knew it came down to this last inning, and I had a horrible first inning, but then just kept my head in it. I knew the last one was full count, had a swing, and took it, and it just went.
The win gave Laconia a season sweep over WLA. Coach Greg Smith says it's a great start to the conference season.
It gives us a ton of confidence. I told the guys too, I said, WLA, they're a good team. They're going to win a lot of games this year. Mike's a gre't coach, and I just think that their season is far from over as well. They're going to win a lot of games. So I said, we enjoy it, be happy ourselves, but to not get too high, not get too low, and win or loss type of thing, but just keep plugging away.
Offensive leaders for the Spartans, Cam Smith went 3 for 3 with 2 walks, 2 runs, and an RBI. Jack Renz 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. Logan Pleim 2 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs as well. Cam Smith picks up the win on the bump. 3 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, and 2 strikeouts in relief work for Cam Smith. Staying in baseball, Campbellsport narrowly beat Springs 3-2 at home. They earned the sweep over the Ledgers. The Cougars trailed 2-1 at one juncture. Gage Coleman drove in Trent Schladweiler on a sac fly in the third, and Kyler Bowe drove in Zach Zimdahl on a bunt single in the sixth to give Campbellsport the lead. Braden Booty went 6 innings and gave up 2 unearned runs. Gage Coleman slammed the door shut in the 7th, striking out 2 of the 3 batters he faced to earn the save. Ben Anderson had 2 hits, a run, and an RBI to lead Springs. Lamira completed the sweep of Omro. The Lions coasted to a 12-2 win. Brody Lidke and Dalton Zingzheim each had monster days. Lidke went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Zingzheim went 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs and a run. Zingzheim also got the win on the hill. And finally, Mayville swept North Fondy, much closer tonight as North Fondy's Drew Stetbacher kept the Orioles in the game. He struck out 9 and gave up just 1 earned run, but the Orioles could only muster 3 hits against Mayville's Mason Girth. He got the win, went the distance, struck out 6. In softball, Laconia bounced back from an opening game loss on Tuesday with a statement 5-0 win against Lamira. Pitcher Lily Schultz was excellent. She struck out 9 and surrendered just 1 hit in the complete game win. She says the key, attacking batters early in the at-bat.
Definitely try to get them early in the count and throw spin pitches because they are capable of hitting fastballs. So definitely just trying to get them on the spin pitches.
Emma Bone led the way offensively. She went 2 for 3 and scored both times she was on base. Bone says the difference from Tuesday's loss was the team's energy.
Tuesday we definitely came out very flat. We let the cold get to us. We didn't have very much energy in the dugout. We weren't cheering each other on. And we had talked about it after the game and at practice, making that our focus coming into this game. And we could definitely see an improvement.
Kendall Pleim, Aubrey Maurer, and Gwen Westfall each drove in runs. Molly Duell also scored twice. Haley Caspery picked up the loss for Lamira in 5 innings of work. Nora Buskey came on in relief. She struck out the side in her only inning in the circle. Springs continued its impressive start to the season. Already with a win against Laconia, the Ledgers beat Campbellsport on the road 8-1. Nevaeh Galligan and Addison Gantner each had 2 hits. Malia Galligan had 2 RBIs and a run. Gracie Conkle stayed perfect in the circle. She struck out 9 to get the win. Mayville needed just 3 innings to beat Omro 16-0. 5 different cards picked up 2 hits on the day. Kate Allman and Morgan Manning each had 3 RBIs. Ellie Schwartz earned the win in the circle. And North Fondy moved to 2-0 with a 3-2 win against Winnebago Lutheran on the road. Once again, it was the Allison Now and Leah Patterson show. Both had 2 hits. Patterson drove in Now twice and scored the other Orioles run. Patterson also got the win. She struck out 6. Both WLA runs were unearned. Addie Supernan led WLA with a couple of hits. Springs Golf played in Beaver Dam yesterday and finished 10 strokes behind Lake Country Lutheran. Tate Baker shot a 42 to lead the Ledgers. Tate Schufs and Tyler Hoffman each carded 44s. In girls soccer, Springs knocked off St. Mary Catholic 8-2. In the win, senior Anna Willis passed the 100-goal mark for her career, then broke the school record when she scored her 104th goal. Springs also debuted in the girls soccer coaches poll yesterday at number 5 in Division 4. Elsewhere in soccer, North Fondy Oakfield beat Ripon 6-1. Amro downed Roncalli 2 Rivers 4-1. Bryn Brockman had a hat trick for the Foxes. Lourdes Academy Valley Christian beat Amherst Iola Scandinavia 5-0. Eustisford Dodgeland drew 1-1 with Living Word Lutheran, and Winnebago Lutheran dropped a 2-0 result at home to Oostburg. Track and field from yesterday could not find results from the Berry Invite at Mayville. Lemira's meet at Fall River was canceled due to track conditions. Laconia competed at Marquezan. Owen Leonard won the shot put with a throw north of 50 feet. Teammate Adam Edmonds was second in the discus. Carter Bonlander finished third in the mile and fourth in the 2-mile. Mac Mathice was second in the 300 hurdles. And on the boys' side, the Spartans also finished second in the 4x4 and third in the 4x2. On the girls' side, Aubrey Leonard won the 100-meter dash with a time of 13.35. Laconia went 2-3-4 in the 400. Miley Redmond second, Hayden Johnson third, and Kyra Alsom fourth. The girls' 4x100 relay team won that event. They also won the 4x8. In the field, Kinsley Loudoff was third in both the shot and discus. Aubrey Leonard was second in the triple jump, and Alexis Crozel was third in the high jump. There you go. Ended up being 19 events after track at Fall River was canceled, but still a busy day. Here's today's slate. In track, Amro heads to Denmark. That meet gets rolling at 3. And Campbellsport, Winnebago Lutheran, and Springs are all at Little Chute. Things get going up there at 4. In softball today, Campbellsport heads to the Woodside Sports Complex in Mauston for 3 games over the next 2 days. The Cougars will play Escanaba today at 4, and 2 more games coming up tomorrow. Also in softball, Amro hosts Princeton Green Lake. Laconia welcomes in Marquezan to Taylor Park, and Lemira tries to bounce back with a game at Winneconne. Those last 3 games get going at 4:30. In baseball, 2 games at 4:30. Campbellsport hosts former East Central rival Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Winnebago Lutheran, meanwhile, is in Watertown to play Luther Prep. At 5, Mayville makes the short trip to Horicon, and Lemira hits the road to play Marquezan. Only one soccer game today. That's at 4:45 when North Fondy goes to Berlin. Affiliate member CWC also in action this afternoon. We're back in the morning with more. Talk to you then. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.